What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to WWE NXT Review, the show from February 5th, 2020. As usual, I went to Parks, Florida, and Full Sail University. Your commentators are Mauro Renaru, Beth Phoenix, and Nigel McGuinness. So yeah, let's get to the show here, folks. Let's not waste any time. So the show opened up with the 2020 Dusty Road Tag Team Classic winners, the BroserWeights, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. They came out there with a golf cart, not kidding you folks, a golf cart, excuse me, with the Dusty Road Classic Cup. And it's funny, this segment, by the way. Well, obviously with Matt Riddle in it, it's always gonna be funny. So Matt Riddle, he goes a promo by saying, we are, but saying they're the winners of the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic and everything, and then just look at the trophy and everything, and then he's like, and then he says, and along with the Broserweight mobile, and he says, yes, it's a thing now, because the Broserweights, that's gonna be their thing now. Whenever the Broserweights are, going to have the tag team match, they will come up with the Broserweight mobile. So Pete Dunne gets to talk. Said he never thought that he would be teaming up with Matt Riddle. And Matt Riddle says, hey, it was meant to be, bro. It was meant to be. And also, Undisputed Era came out. Undisputed Era took offense. Basically, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and also yeah, Roderick Strong here too, by the way. Now I think he came, when Bobby Fish was giving the and also Kyle O'Reilly was going to give it to get in there, because in their minds they're just disrespecting the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, because how Matt Rose being disrespectful and everything and all that. So it was going to basically teach him a lesson. And then Roderick Strong came out and said we had to take care of other things. So then Bobby Fish is like, but that can wait because we have bigger fish to fry. So then Matt Riddle said, Bobby Fish said fish. Bobby Fish was trying to run down there to go after Matt Riddle. Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly back up, holding him back. And then Matt Riddle was doing the line here, which it was a lame line, but he's trying to make a catch on and everything about how Bobby Fish, basically he was saying in the line of, how many fish could Bobby Fish fry fish like that? But basically he's trying to get that chat going on, but it's real, obviously, it was just him joking on this whole fish joke, because Bobby Fish said fish. Now, I'll try to remember how it goes. How many fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish like that? I'm trying to remember how he said it though, but it was hilarious, folks. But Pete Dunne ends up by saying, doesn't matter either way, because the Broserweights are gonna smoke Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish to become the new NXT Tag Team Champions, and I hope they do. Well, I'll talk more about that when we get close to it, and then I'll do the preview of it. So yeah, I thought it was good, the opening show. Start the show. We get Angel Garza versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. This was a very good match, with our Angel Garza going over with the wing clipper. Yeah, both guys looked good in the match, and after the match, Angel Garza gets on the mic and says that he's had a busy week. He was on Raw. He took out his cousin from Humberto Carrillo. He took out Rey Mysterio Jr. He's basically his first rap mom in that Raw. and he took care of Isaiah Scott on NXT, and he says, and he wants to take care of this one guy of Jordan Devlin, who Jordan Devlin never beaten to become the cruiserweight champion in the first place. Because it was Isaiah Scott who lost the match, where Angel Garza was in the position where he lost the title because of that. Because we're chance to a 4-way or 3-way match, either way, doesn't matter. If you don't get pinned, doesn't matter, because either way you still lose the belt. So basically, Angel Garza is challenging Jordan Devlin, because eventually he's gonna get that rematch, and he's gonna win back the belt. he wants that belt back. So we'll see how that turns out. And I thought he's gonna win the belt back, by the way, folks, because he's got Angel Garza, he's got bigger plans in WWE right now, because the WWE they see how much of a rising star he is. Kind of how Kevin Owens was when Kevin Owens first came into WWE, when he's part of NXT. He started becoming his stock kept on rising. He became their fastest rising star. He has moved up pretty early in the main roster. So I can see the same thing going on with Angel Garza, where Angel Garza stocks, his stocks ends up going up ever since he came to NXT, and pretty soon he'll be going to the main roster. And it's basically it's a similar thing with that whole thing. And you can see how Angel Garza is a big star, and Kevin Owens is a big star too. It's a shame how they fail on numerous occasions, on how they capitalize to capitalize on popularity and everything. And obviously with things in the way of why he didn't get over that, the way that he should have got over. But with Angel Garza, that's the one you cannot mess with, man. Angel Garza, he's got a good look. He's a good wrestler. He's coming from a wrestling heritage of the Garza family and Carrillo family. But basically he's a Garza, but still, he's got a lot of potential. He's got that Eddie Guerrero vibe comparison. So, something that TNA never capitalized on when he was there, at the time, versus Angel Garza. But anyways, but yeah, we'll see how it develops though. I would love to see the Jordan Devlin and Angel Garza match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Now, what happened at the pay-per-view of NXT, where it tends to take over? We'll see. Who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But either way, I'm looking forward to seeing that match. We cut to the back. We see Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, who Bobby Fish is wondering how many fish can he fry if he could fry fish. Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. They're basically looking for Tommaso Ciampa, and they go through everyone backstage. There was some guy who's getting a haircut, and Roderick Strong messed up his haircut. So it's right, because why would you get a haircut during a time like that? I'm just saying. But at the same time, poor guy. But then we commercial break after that. After commercial break, we get to a video vignette of Mercedes Martinez, and that's good. They're showing a video vignette of her. She's a legend in women's wrestling, and they needed to capitalize on her, immediately on NXT, because she's getting older, and she won't have a lot of time. But anyways, Mercedes Martinez, she's showing a look at NXT. And it still baffles me how AEW never capitalized on signing, Mercedes Martinez, knowing that they got her there for those shows that she was part of recently. But whatever. But we got WWE Hall of Famer Sergeant Slaughter, who's there. And no, he is not dead, Michael Cole. He's still alive. Some of you may not get that reference, but that's for another time. Damir Dijakovic versus Killian Dane. Before the match, they were showing a video vignette. A video that was shown where Damir Dijakovic was confronted by Killian Dane, and Killian Dane says he wants a shot of Keith Lee's North American Championship, and basically saying that Damir Dijakovic is in his way. So Dijakovic said, "How about you have a match with me then?" And they said, "Now you're in my way." So yeah, that's basically what the gist of it was. You're in my way. You're in my way. Blah blah blah. That whole thing. Anyways, So the match happens. Pretty decent match. Dominik Dijakovic wins, obviously, because they want to do the match with Dominik Dijakovic versus Keith Lee for the North American Championship, and sure enough, it's been announced at Takeover Portland. Keith Lee, the North American champion, will defend it against Dominik Dijakovic. And I cannot wait, folks. That's gonna be that match is gonna be obviously that match is gonna steal the show. But when it comes to championship matches, that will probably will steal the show. Excuse me. All right, Undisputed Era. They continue on backstage hunting for Tommaso Ciampa. Still, they're trying to ask people and all that. They went to Kushida, who was doing absolutely nothing. Which that's the gist of it with Kushida, where it's NXT. He does nothing on NXT because they don't know how to book Kushida. Morons. And this is NXT. You think they'll know how to book someone like a Kushida, like how they book Shinsuke Nakamura. Anyways, but Kushida, he gets beat up because of that. Because he didn't want to answer. And also, we see Bronson Reed. He sees what happened with Kushida. He didn't like it, and then Roderick Strong needs him, knocks him out. If you ever Arthur Hunter and then seeing that, but hey, they're having fun beating people backstage, so and bullying people back away is a win-win for them. We get Johnny Gargano and Finn Balor. They was not in the same room, but there was a split screen of a video of them basically talking back and forth on each other. Johnny Gargano, he was basically burying Finn Balor of his run on WWE Raw and SmackDown, where it takes to wrestling guys like Bobby Lashley and whatever, and with him smiling and everything. Now I don't remember if he mentioned him smiling, but he mentioned Bobby Lashley. But Johnny Gargano, he was kind of very good promo to Finn Balor here, and Finn Balor, his mean face and his and his tone of his voice, he really delivered on his promos there too. So yeah, in a way, it was a good segment. And also to build more, where it tends to Gargano versus Balor come take over Portland, and that was basically it. And Finn Balor ends the promo because Gargano says something about having a heart, and then Balor ends by saying that Balor has no heart. So, and basically this is the Finn Balor from New Japan Pro Wrestling, where he was known as Prince Devitt, from Bullet Club. But anyways, but yeah, that was good. That was a very good back and forth between Gargano and Balor, and all we look forward to now is the match between the two. So, Mercedes Martinez versus Casey Catanzaro. This was a decent match with obviously Mercedes Martinez dominated the match. You had Casey was getting some offense in the match, but this is all just to showcase Mercedes Martinez how a dominant female wrestler she can be, and she sure showed that. And she won with the Fisherman Buster and got the win. Kathy Kelly, she was backstage interviewing NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley, what pertains to Charlotte Flair, making her way to the building, and she said she's looking forward to it, and also she's got to confront also Bianca Belair too as well, because they're supposed to have a face to face, but also Charlotte Flair is it's going to be there, so we'll get to that. It was announced that Tegan Nox versus Dakota Kai will face her at Takeover in a street fight. And I see myself, wait a minute, you're telling me you wasted a match between Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox on NXT just so they could do a match again at Takeover? They should have been building up this match for a Takeover instead of just wasting a one match they did on NXT. Like, what was the? Oh my God, this is what I'm talking about. They could have just done build-ups here. Instead, they just do this just for the heck of it. I don't understand at all. Again, this is supposed to be NXT. It's supposed to be better and different from the main roster of Raw and SmackDown. Unbelievable. But we're getting the match anyways, as it's gonna be a street fight. So I guess that's supposed to make things feel a lot better for us, right? For that, just to make it up for us, just for wasting our time. Anyways, so then we get to backstage. Undisputed Era is walking backstage, and Tommaso Ciampa attacks all of them. But basically it was a 4-on-1 situation, so there was no win situation there for Ciampa there. As they kept fighting on backstage all the way into the arena, at ringside. Also we get Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne coming out to help out Ciampa. We get referees coming out, Shakira's coming out to break it up and everything. Rico wants to break it up and everything because he's scheduled a match for these guys to fight later on, which basically is going to be Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish versus Tommaso Ciampa, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. Excuse me. Roger Strong is not going to be. Roger Strong is not going to be involved in the match. But anyway, when we're going to announce that match, the fight still continue on afterwards. Basically, they continue on fighting, and it ended until finally they went to commercial break, I believe, and that was basically it.
I don't think I'm going to join during the tournament thing.
So there you go. And we'll get to that main event later, by the way, folks, pertains to the 6-man tag team match. Jordan Devlin, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, versus Tyler Breeze. And before the match, Tyler Breeze gets attacked, blindly by Jordan Devlin, where Tyler Breeze ends up getting hurt legit outside the ring, by the way. But he's alright though. It wasn't a serious injury, but he was. I heard he was banged up after that. But the match continued on. And well, I mean, the match began after that attack, and it was back and forth action between Tyler Breeze, excuse me, and Jordan Devlin. And in the end, Jordan Devlin wins with the Devlin side, and there you go. So yeah, once again, Jordan Devlin is looking strong. Not just as a heel, but as and also as a dominant performer, and also as a champion. So good. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair are getting ready to have their face-to-face. And also we see Charlotte Flair showing up. So Bianca Belair comes out first.
Are you just wondering what's going on here?
Bianca Belair is going to be challenging Rhea Ripley for the NXT for the NXT Women's Championship, at TakeOver Portland.
You joined?
But apparently Rhea Ripley has forgotten about this whole thing, because she's still basically trying to challenge Charlotte Flair instead. Pertains to
yeah, you didn't know?
Basically pertains to WrestleMania 36. For Tampa Bay, Florida. So also we get the Queen, Charlotte Flair, coming out. She confronts Bianca Belair, and she jokes Bianca Belair, to have her hold the ropes for her and everything. And yeah, basically Charlotte Flair has returned to NXT. How long has it been since she has been on NXT? I guess it's since 2015, if I can remember. But either way, yeah, what a return for Charlotte Flair here. Was I excited? No, I wasn't. And neither should the fans, but the fans in FOCL, they love everything, so they got to pour everything. But Rhea Ripley comes out, and she confronts she confronts Charlotte Flair, and basically they start talking back and forth a little bit. Bianca Belair gets in it, and then Charlotte Flair comes over by saying, "Hey, this is only for champions." And then Rhea Ripley says, "Hey, don't just disrespect her. You come to my house, you show respect and everything. When I came to your house, I didn't show you any disrespect." Basically, what we're saying is Rhea Ripley showed up on Raw from that week. And then Bianca Belair finally gets involved again, and all of a sudden, Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, they attack Charlotte Flair, beat her up and everything. And I'll be honest, I loved it. Stars are right. Now for the main event, the Undisputed Era come out, only to get attacked by Matt Riddle, Pete Dunne, and Tommaso Ciampa to start the match. Match began. Soon everything was back in order. But during that time when I saw Ciampa was having issues in the match because he got hurt. He got hurt from his ankle off wire. He got a sprained ankle at that time. So, but he's all right though. He's doing fine. Just thank God it wasn't his knee, because I thought it was his knee at first, because he was limping and everything. I was like, oh no, don't tell me that was the same knee that he got hurt before. And sure enough, it wasn't. But it was his ankle. But it was a sprained ankle, not too seriously. But so yeah, he's fine though. But anyways, match itself, I thought it was pretty damn good. Unfortunately, it ended with Roger Strong interfering, costing the win to Ciampa, Riddle, and Dunne. And then Undisputed Era continued on to beat down on them. And then Ciampa
just putting them to sleep.
Ciampa was in the ring alone, of the Undisputed Era. All of a sudden, we get the screen, the Topatron says 5-2-0.
There's a nano.
Yeah, but the whole circle flaming thing that WTS and someone's going to either debut or return whatever or something was going to happen, and it would end up being the three circles was supposed to be on the three sunglasses, the third eye, kind of like how Prince was with his sunglasses. So basically, it was the return of the Velveteen Dream. So the Velveteen Dream returns. He beats up on Undisputed Era, takes on all of them. I think Adam Cole from that one, he got hurt when the Velveteen Dream struck him in the head. We had to get some stitches or staples, whatever. So he had a little cut, but it wasn't too serious. But yeah, basically, there's a lot of interest going on this show here. We're taking Tyler Breeze, Tommaso Ciampa, and then with Adam Cole. But anyways, so we had Roger Strong coming out. We had the Velveteen Dream, coming out. He returns. I was a little excited because the because the Velveteen Dream is a star. I'm not gonna just sit here and say just because I'm not a fan of his gimmick or his character does not mean I'm not a fan of his wrestling. Because I am a fan of his wrestling. He's very talented. He's very and his character and gimmick, whatever. It's whatever. But that's what making him a star. So he is a star in NXT. So I'm not gonna hate on that one, but just me, I gotta like it. All I can say is that he's a great wrestler, and that's all I could go from there. As far as I'll go for there with a chance to the Velveteen Dream. But he was doing a lot of stuff to Roger Strong. He ripped the tights off like how Rick Rude does back then. And it was a picture of Roger Strong, and they say a picture of Roger Strong and kid. Like I really couldn't tell because I really don't care, but. But when I saw that, I think it's whatever. He's doing the Rick Rude thing because the Velveteen Dream is a fan of the Ravishing Rick Rude. So, I can see why he did that too and all. But yeah, that was the end of it. Yeah, so the Velveteen Dream's back. Am I excited? No, I'm not. But same time, he was needed back on NXT. He's that star power that NXT needs right now. So
yeah,
and that's all I gotta say about that. So yeah, that was basically it for the show. For NXT.
I hate you.
Talking about wrestling on the show.
Come here, Bastion. Bye, Bastion.
I think it was about 5 matches. Yeah, 5 matches here on the show here. 5 matches that have been on NXT from February 5th, 2020. My overall rating for the show, I'm gonna go with an 8 out of 10. Very good show, and it's continuing on building up more for the pay-per-view of NXT Takeover Portland, and we're ready to see how it keeps develop more from there, and especially with the Velveteen Dream back now and everything. So we got to wait to see how that turns out. So, and that being said, thank you all for watching, folks. For It's the Natural Born Driller saying peace on the streets. Well, this was your WWE NXT review. This show that took place from February 5th, 2020. Until next time, folks, we're going to take my WWE NXT review from the Natural Born Driller. You all stay safe, stay in peace, stay well. I'm out, and you all take care.